the function.
Government has officially concluded the acquisition of the land for the main camp and a pipe yard, with each labour camp estimated to cost 1,000 workers, including construction crew, welders, drivers, foremen and ICT specialists, among others. The Minister of Energy and Mineral Development, Dr. Ruth Nankabirwa Sentamu, recently handed over an operation licence to the Managing Director of the Air Corp, Martin Tiffen.
This oil is not a problem at all, because, first of all, the carbon dioxide which comes from these fossil fuels is not necessarily a problem if it is handled well. Because carbon dioxide, as you know, you who studied biology, and I studied biology 60 years ago, 1964, you know photosynthesis. How the plants capture carbon dioxide from the air.
The Managing Director for Air Corp Company Limited, Martin Tiffen, while speaking during the commissioning of the acquisition of the land, said this signals the start of the construction of the project, since 68% out of 3,648 project-affected persons were compensated in Uganda and 91% in Tanzania.
And today we've signed with 81% of there's a total of 3,648 PAPs. 81% we signed the compensation agreements as we spoke now, and 69% have also received their compensations in their bank accounts. There's a small 4 weeks or so between signing the compensation agreement and receiving the payment in the bank accounts.
He says the acquired land will be transferred to the Uganda Land Commission and leased to Air Corp Company Limited to develop the project.
Access done properly is a necessary condition before we begin construction activities, as was the construction license. So things are coming together now in terms of beginning to be able to start activities on the ground in the second half of 2023.
The Director of Petroleum in the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, Hani Malinga, said this is part of the commercialization journey where 50% of the crude will be for export and 50% refined locally.
The selection of this route took time. It was not something which government or government decided let us use this route through Tanzania. We did a lot of studies, and at the end of the day, we're able to say this is the best route.
Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom Prime Minister Andrew Byakutaga says oil discovery has enabled the region to witness tremendous development, and the region has good roads.
For the first time in history, the entire Bunyoro region has been opened up with tarmac roads. This has enhanced access to markets, social services, and other opportunities.
The Prime Minister says there are complaints of companies within Bunyoro claiming they have been sidelined, and has asked oil companies to address these issues. The Deputy Executive Director for Advocates Coalition for Development and Environment, ACOD, Onesmus Mojenyi, demanded that civil society organizations be allowed to freely monitor the Air Corp project. Of the 47 acres of land, the entire 32 project-affected persons have been fully compensated, and they are also in the process of constructing 174 replacement houses to the people to be affected.